Hey y'all, so I just wanted to speak on one of the problematic phrases I find in the spiritual community when we say that we should raise our frequency and raise our frequency all the time. As a student of frequency and as a tuning fork practitioner, I see clients on a regular basis where I'm working within their frequency field. And it's not a problem necessarily to raise your frequency because, as you can see, we have a lot of really lovely emotions in the higher frequencies that we can experience. But when we incarnate as human beings, when we take flesh, it is our nature to experience the full range of human emotions and the full range of frequencies. As resonant beings, you can't really escape the fact that certain experiences in life will draw a natural response of anger or a natural response of shame. And those are not things that we should avoid, because when you naturally will experience this, but you carry a belief that you're not supposed to feel those things, what ends up happening is it gets stuck in your lower chakras. So a lot of people are going around with calcified, stuck, unprocessed anger and shame and grief. Partly because they're just not very much fun to feel, and we can all, have a little bit of empathy about that. But when you do give yourself permission and space to go into your lower frequencies and process those things and release them with intention, it is much healthier for your system. And the reverse is, if you do not allow yourself to feel those things, emotions will express themselves regardless. So if you're not consciously expressing it, then it can come out as projections on other people. That's most common way that we see it. But it can also manifest as things like disease and injury, or weird illnesses that occur in the root chakra area. And so many people have issues with gut health and not feeling of belonging, and there's just a lot going on in the lower frequencies, chakras in humans in general. And I think that our language of continuing to pass the belief around that we need to always raise our frequency is not helpful. Last thought on that is that when we raise our frequency, it's an escapist tactic. And I think that can be problematic as well. So what we want to do instead is we want to bring coherence into our field. We do not need to always be raising our frequency. We need to be removing the static from our frequency. We want to have clear, sharp signals that are given full permission to go through the range of frequencies, because we are living human beings, and that's just what life is about. And when you feel it, you release it, and then it's gone. It's nothing to be afraid of. We don't need to be afraid of the lower frequencies.